I'm going to show you how to change the filament in the Dremel Digilab 3D 45 printer. So obviously you want to have your new spool of filament nearby, and what we're going to do is we're going to, on the on-screen display, we're going to choose filament, change filament. It's then going to move the print head into place. It's going to say on the screen, cut the filament. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the top lid, take a pair of scissors, close to the hole that you feed it into. I'm just going to cut the excess, and I'm going to roll what's left back onto the spool. So as I cut that, what it's doing is it's currently heating up the print head, and as soon as I have this one out of the way, I can grab my new roll of filament. So I'm changing out the color to black in this case. So this is a smaller roll. This is actually for Dremel. So the Dremel rolls are a little bit smaller because they fit inside the cavity, whereas the generic ones, those you have to actually kind of set outside and feed through. So I'm switching to an ABS, and I'm going to feed it through the little feeder tube that sticks down into that opening. Once it comes up out of the top end, I can put the spool right there on the spindle and pull that out a little bit. I'm going to feed it through the slot on the print head, and then I'm going to come down here to my display and click the next button. So currently it's preheating the print head. It shows you the status. Once it's at full print heating temperature, it's going to start to feed out the old filament. It'll then tell you what to do. It's going to tell you to insert the new piece of plastic. Okay, so now notice the screen change. It says feed filament. So as soon as that old piece is out of the way, and I'll give it a couple of seconds because there's more in there than you think, I'm just going to take the end of this and I'm going to feed it right down into the hole. Now I want to hold it there with my hand because notice if I can pull it back out, it's not in all the way. But you'll feel it feeding. You should see your thumb and forefinger lower with it until you can no longer pull back out. Now it's going to go through, and my old color is still coming out of there. So once we're past the feed filament part, we can click the next button, and it says press done when the new color appears. So we still got the old color coming out. So as soon as that reaches the new color, which there it looks like now we've got our new color, I can hit done. Now because it's one of the Dremel spools, I can put the cover back on, and it can actually detect through RFID whether or not, or what type of material it is, whether it be ABS or PLA. In this case, it identified it as Eco ABS. So I'm going to hit accept on that because that's what it is, and that's it. Now I'm going to open up the front door and pull out the mess of leftover filament that just sort of purged. So I can then make sure this is out of the way, close my top lid, and I'm ready to go with the new color.